Hi guys.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. I'm Jace Phillips.
And I'm Ashton Snyder, and hopefully you guys go out and enjoy the weather this weekend.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really nice.
Yeah.
As you can see on the
Look,
screen.
we're fancy, and we got a little visual for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Friday, Saturday, Sunday, about 80s. So do what you will with this weekend.
Full disclosure, we are not meteorologists. We'll not claim to be. So
Well, maybe. That was pretty good. Kind of.
Okay.
But also, guys, we have 3 weeks left
That's
of
hard
this
to believe.
semester. That is crazy.
Yeah. And that's, so technically, after this week, 2 weeks of only classes, and then that's 3 weeks is our finals.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys are studying, getting those grades up, doing whatever you have to do.
Yeah.
So.
It's hard to believe. This semester went by pretty fast.
I know.
Yeah. Now on to your news. Every Monday is $3 movie night at Tri-City Theater in Jackson and Silver Screen in Gallipolis. In order to receive the discount, don't forget you to bring your student ID.
And then a reminder, free commuter lunch every Monday from 10:45 to 1:30 in the CAF.
Yes. Search will be hosting a Bible study session this evening in Bob Evans Farm Hall, room 111 at 7:30 p.m.
And today there is a virtual info meeting on the London and Paris trip at 5 p.m. If you are interested in more information about the trip, refer to Seth Lawrence's email from last week's update.
If anyone is interested, there is a refit exercise class in the Fine Arts Auditorium at 6:15 today.
Something to do on a Wednesday evening, you know?
Yes.
And then April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and last week the Title IX Committee held numerous events throughout the week. Monday the 11th, the Student and Staff Committee had a dinner with the guest speaker to meet him and welcome him to campus. Dr. Keith Edwards came to campus all the way from Minnesota to talk about creating a culture of consent among related topics. On Tuesday, April 12th, all students were welcome to join the members of the Title IX Committee for an opportunity to clear their minds and set past traumas free during a burning ceremony at the bell tower. And on Wednesday, April 13th, students of the Title IX Committee went around campus raising awareness through cookies and consent.
Yeah. It was a lot of activities last week.
But it was really good, and the guest speaker, he was phenomenal. He really knew how to connect with the students, so it was really good.
Well, April is National Community College Month. Rio Grande is very unique with it being one of the very few, actually the only campus in the United States that combines the university and community college. And this week we have a clip from our Dean of Students, Ben Forshee, on what it means about National Community College Month. Here it is.
Hello, and happy National Community College Month. Here at Rio Grande, we are so thankful and appreciative of our community college students. We know the typical community college student has a very complex and different journey to their educational degree, which is one of the many reasons why we've created the Student Success Center. Here we have student success coaches who are dedicated to deep, holistic, meaningful experiences for each and every one of our students. We offer hours Monday through Friday and even into the evening hours on Monday through Thursday. So please come visit us, share a little bit about your experience, and let us know how we can better support you. Again, thank you so much. My name is Ben Forshee, your Dean of Student Success.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome video from Ben Forshee. And also, if you didn't know, he is in the new Student Success Center. So if you haven't been in there yet, you got 3 weeks to go see
A lot of great progress with our Student Success Center with the coaches, and they're going to be adding more. So it's pretty awesome to see.
I'm impressed, actually.
Yes.
And now into some Greek life information. Chi Omega Alpha is sponsoring an event called Hunt for Hope, preparing for the Hope Fest this Saturday. And there were, how many red eggs around campus? 10 or 8?
Yeah, it was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot. So the Chi actives hid eggs around campus, red eggs that had little motivational quotes inside, and you were supposed to get a picture with it, and you got a gift card, but I'm pretty sure they've all been found. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they all have been.
Yeah.
But I thought that was a cute little activity to prepare for Hope Fest this weekend.
Yeah. This past Friday, the 15th, Chi Omega Alpha Sorority and Alpha Chi Nul fraternity held their second annual egg hunt on the Rio Grande campus. Looks like it was a great turnout from the pictures for the little ones, and even the Greek life had a lot of fun filling the eggs.
They had a lot of fun.
Yeah. So thank you to all who came out, and we hope to see you next year.
Yeah, definitely. And now Alpha Mu Beta sorority will be hosting a hog roast on Saturday, April 30th, during the track and field meet and softball game that starts at 1 p.m. The cost of the plates are $8, but as you can see, you get some pig and sides, mac and cheese, coleslaw, baked beans, everything you could want. In addition to that, Community Council and Student Senate are planning a family day with more details to be announced later. So they're making that day or that weekend?
That day, April
That
30th,
day?
yes. So they're talking about having like inflatables and some games.
So a bunch of things.
Yeah, so also there's sporting events happening that day as well. So it's a
Yes.
great day to bring the family.
Definitely.
Yeah. The University of Rio Grande will be hosting Hope Fest this Saturday, April 23rd, starting at 2 p.m. Raising awareness for suicide prevention in our community, providing education to combat the stigma around mental health, and providing resources for our students is what Hope Fest is all about. This year, the annual event will be transformed into an all-day festival. The goal is to beat last year's record and have 10,000 luminaries sponsored to place around campus. Actually, they'll be placed on the rugby pitch that evening. Hope Fest will include events for the entire family. There'll be food trucks, a vendor fair, live music, a guided hike, a kids corner, yoga, a 5K run walk, and the 6th annual Out of the Darkness campus walk, and so much more. Ashton had the chance to speak with Dr. Courtney Ruggles last Monday, who is the coordinator of the event. So here's the interview.
Hi guys, I am joined today with Dr. Courtney Ruggles. She is the assistant professor of the social work here at Rio to talk about the Hope Fest. Well, thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Now, I would like to point out as well that Dr. Ruggles was recently elected as president of the Ohio chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Now, here is my first question. We know that Light Up Rio is now being turned into an all-day festival called Hope Fest. Can you tell everyone the date, time, and what the festival is?
Sure. So the festival is occurring on April 23rd, and we have activities through the entire afternoon and evening. We're starting out with a timed 5K called Hope Fest 5K. It's a walk run, and that starts at 2 o'clock. We have a hike for hope at 3 o'clock at the Gatewood Trailhead. We have yoga at 4. And vendors, we've got a lot of vendors coming in. Therapy dogs are going to be there. We've got a lot of activities. And then our Out of the Darkness walk, which we've done on campus for 6 years. This is our 6th year. That will start at 6 o'clock, so we're going to have an evening walk this year.
Sounds like a lot happening, and I'm going to be there, so I'm super excited.
Oh, that's
because
awesome.
I wasn't there last year. So if you can make it out, definitely go. There's going to be a lot to do. Now, can you tell us the events that occur throughout the day, which you kind of did, but can you capture on any of them?
Yeah, so we've actually even got more than that going on. We'll have yard games and stuff like that, like cornhole and Jenga. Like I said, a ton of vendors. We're going to have at least one food truck, if not a couple more. And just really a day for us all to come together. I mean, we're just coming out of COVID, so it's great to come back in person and have community members with us and the students and everything. And it's going to be a really great day for us to join in on activities together that we haven't been able to do for years now, and really support each other and give each other that hope, that we're all here and we care. They did some research that 94% of Americans said that they knew someone was struggling, that they would help, which is awesome. So that's what this event is about.
Right, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this. Now, last year, there were 7,500 luminaries lit up in the upper gym of the Lions Center. Can you tell what the goal is for this year?
Yes. So last year we did awesome with the 7,500. It was really cute. We spelled out hope in script, and it was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. So this year we're going for 10,000 luminaries, and we're going to light them up on the rugby field around 8:30.
I'm so excited for that. So, what if it rains again? Will we do the same thing in the...
Yeah, we'll be back in the gym. I've been checking the weather nonstop, and right now it looks like it's going to be a gorgeous day. So everybody, fingers crossed.
Right. I'm so excited for that. Now, if a community organization wants to get involved, how can they do so?
They can reach out to me. My email is cruggles@rio.edu. And we've got a lot of student organizations and teams that are volunteering in the day of. So any students who want to come out and help us, we're really looking to get volunteers starting around 4, but even a little bit earlier than that. I will be there at 11. So anybody who wants to come and help us out, it's fantastic, and it's such a good feeling to be a part of that.
Right. And I know I have heard students talk, I think, quite quite a bit of organizations. I know the sororities
Yes.
are helping out, which they did last year as well.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to see who all gets to be involved.
Yes, usually we have a ton of students coming out the day of just to come and help, which is amazing to see. We love it.
Now, where can someone go to make donations?
So we have like a main hub, and it's on RIO's website. It's www.rio.edu/hope-fest. And there you can make donations to AFSP Donor Drive, which is what we're raising money for. But you can also sponsor luminaries. We're asking $1 per luminary just to help us get to that 10,000 goal. And those funds actually go into the Student Assistance Fund, which we here at RIO, which we use to help out with student activities and things with mental well-being.
That's awesome. Now, last question. Can you explain how important it is to raise awareness for suicide prevention, especially here locally, since it does have one of the highest rates?
Yeah, so unfortunately here in our area, 3 of the counties that we serve for RIO do have the highest suicide rates in Ohio. And you know, this event is to bring awareness, and it's really that important, so that way community members can come together. But also it goes bigger than that. You know, politicians, they see the event, and we had politicians attending last year. And that's super important when we want to bring awareness and resources and things like that to our area. But then with the Out of the Darkness, those funds, we put programming and things like that in the area. So here in a few weeks, I'm actually going into some of our local grade schools and high schools, and I'm giving presentations to the teachers and stuff there. And I've done a couple of those here on campus, and we wouldn't be able to do those things without this event.
Right. I'm excited to see the community.
Five,
Well,
8,
that is it, and I
7,
really appreciate you coming on here and talking about this awesome event that's
4,
coming up.
Thank you again so much for having me.
Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you to Dr. Ruggles for joining us, and you can find more great information at rio.edu/hopefest.
And that interview had a lot of great information in it, so I really hope to see a lot of you guys out this Saturday.
Yeah, and the weather's supposed to be great too, like we showed at the beginning of the
Again,
newscast.
fingers crossed, but yeah,
Yeah,
it should
well,
be
it is
80
Ohio
and
weather.
sunny, so you never know.
Yeah.
So RIO hosted a career fair on Tuesday, April 19th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Bob Evans Farm Hall. There were several businesses in attendance for this event, offering jobs to RIO seniors and the general public. So hopefully you guys were able to go out and see some of the stuff out there.
Yes. Last Thursday, RIO hosted a health fair in Grand Central. There were several local health providers in attendance providing health checks and COVID-19 vaccines. Also, there are numerous vendors that are giving away a few goodies, as you can see in the
I did
pictures.
see that. Yeah, they have a lot of good stuff. There was one table that had a Yeti cooler and then a Yeti cup.
Yeah, it looked pretty nice.
I know. And then April 26th at 7 p.m., RIO's American Marketing Association will be hosting a movie and game night. There will be food provided. There will be Wii games, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. The movie that will be shown is going to be Spider-Man No Way Home. So
Looks like a fun event.
it does sound fun.
Yeah.
So if you can make it out April 26th, go for it.
Yes. Also, I'm sure some of you may have already seen the campaign ads. Election Day is right around the corner. May 3rd is primary election day here in Ohio. Polls open at 6:30 a.m. and are open until 7:30 p.m. And you can find more information on the Secretary of State's website to find your polling location. Now moving on to sports, RIO's baseball team defeated Ohio Christian University last Friday with a score of 10-7, and that was on Friday, and then on Saturday they played a doubleheader with scores 11-1 and 4-3. Yesterday the team lost against Shawnee State University in a doubleheader in their last regular season home game. This Friday the baseball team will play at Point Park University, and again on Saturday in a doubleheader. A lot of games this past week.
A lot of games, yeah. And their last regular season home game. It's
Yesterday.
crazy that stuff is coming to an end. And our RIO softball team faced Ohio Christian University last Saturday and lost in game 1, 1-5, but won in game 2, 7-2. The team will play a doubleheader on Saturday at Midway University and a doubleheader next Tuesday at WVU Tech. So good luck to the softball team.
Yes. Raya's track and field team traveled to Charleston, West Virginia this last Saturday for the Golden Eagle Invitational. The men's team placed 5th and the women's team placed 6th. The men's team had numerous second-place finishes that led them to the 5th-place overall finish. On the women's team, sophomore Mackenzie McCarthy met the A qualifying mark for the NAIA National Championship for the 3,000 steeplechase. This is the 3rd event in which McCarthy met the qualifying mark this season. And this Friday, the team will travel to Athens, West Virginia for the Concord Invitational.
A lot with the track team.
Yes.
And a big congrats to Mackenzie McCarthy and everybody else who has done a phenomenal job with
Yeah, Cody
their
Booth,
events.
Dean
Yeah.
Freetag.
Yes, I know. Y'all keep it up. Keep it up. And then now Rio's rugby team will play at Wabash College this Saturday at 11 a.m.
Rio's women's golf team finished in 7th place at the Indiana University East Spring Invitational, which completed its 2-day run on Saturday at the Forest Hills Country Club. Rio Grande is to return to action in the River States Championship April 24th to the 26th at the Belterra Resort in Florence, Indiana.
Things are coming to an end, but keep it up, guys, and keep winning.
Yes.
Now, next Wednesday, the 26th, Rio will be hosting Special Skills Day in replacement of Special Olympics that used to be here at Rio but was at Holt due to COVID. There is a need for volunteers, so you and your friends come down to the track next Wednesday to help a great cause. And also, we are looking for spectators to cheer on the amazing athletes. And if you want more information, contact Tony Daniels or David Smalley. It is going to be a great event. It will be from 10 to 2.
Yes.
I know it's on a Wednesday, but even if you just have 30 minutes in between classes, definitely come on down. And if you're not doing anything, definitely come volunteer.
Yeah.
And if you're
or
in an
to be a
organization,
spectator.
yeah, or a spectator. And if you're in an organization, maybe contact them and see if it's something they're interested in.
Yes.
Now, the latest edition of the Storm Signal will be out tomorrow, but you can still find last week's around almost all the buildings. Again, there are great articles, and we only have, after this one, we have one more left.
One more.
And also, if you do want to write something in the paper, just contact one of us, and you could write almost about anything.
Yeah. And this week's clue for the storm box is the same one from last week because no one found it. So here it is again. Are you getting the flu or looking a little blue? I am located where we treat illnesses. Again, it's are you getting the flu or looking a little blue? I am located where we treat illnesses. So since we're running out to the end, I'll give another hint. Actually, this is the big hint. It is in the Rhodes Student Center. Now, we're out in there. Surely the clue gave it away, but
And guys,
please go
you
find
get
it.
some prizes if you find the storm box, so that should be a little motivation for you guys.
Yes.
And now, since the semester is almost over and graduation is right around the corner, we want to give recognition to the seniors. So starting with Olivia Runyan, her major is primary education, pre-K through 5th, and she is a member of the cheer team and student ambassador. Now, Brianna Eberly, her major is business management and minoring in banking. She is a member of Rio Women's Bowling, Chi Omega Alpha Sorority, and Redstorm Media Team. And Rena Kurtz, she is majoring in AYA Life Science Education and minoring in sensory impairment. She is a member of Chi Omega Alpha Sorority, head resident assistant of Holzer Hall, Women's Bowling Team, Title IX Student Committee, Storm Signals newspaper staff and leadership council. And Taisha Valenzuela. He says it better, so. She is double majoring with chemistry and biology, and she is a member of she is a head residential assistant in Davis Hall, student senate, student ambassador, KMS lab assistant, Zeta Theta Chi sorority, and All Greek Council, and Title IX committee.
Yes. Samantha Miller, she is majoring in business management and minoring in marketing. She is a member of the women's track and field team and Title IX student advisory board. Kathleen Root is majoring in biochemistry and minoring in chemistry. She is a member of the Pi Theta Kappa Honor Society, president of All Greek Council, a member of the sorority of Delta Theta, vice president of the Title IX student advisory board, and a part of the track and field team. Madison Dusky is majoring in social work and minoring in psychology, and a member of the residential life. President of the Title IX Student Advisory Board. She's a member of the sorority of Delta Theta. Champion of character for women's golf team. Mental health student ambassador and honors program. Maddie McCann is majoring in psychology and minoring in sociology, and a member of Alpha Mu Beta sorority.
Yes, and I sent out an email to seniors, and if I missed you or you did not receive my email, please email me at asnyder01@rio.edu so we can get you recognized.
Yes. And this week's newscast was sponsored by Robin Fowler State Farm. Great auto and renter's rates from any budget. Robin Fowler State Farm out of Gallipolis says she can bundle your auto and renter's insurance for a surprising great rate. Call her for a quote today.
Thank you for that advertisement, Robin. And to stay up to date in regards to all information of RIO, follow the university on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And hopefully you guys are already doing that.
Yeah. So that'll do it this Wednesday afternoon. Thank you for joining us. And next week, we will have a special broadcast live. Actually, not live. It'll be recorded from the track and field team for the special skills event. So
you definitely want to see that.
Yeah, hope to see you there next Wednesday. Have a great day.
See you guys.